Enggak tahu.
Siapa lagi Pak? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Fadil.
6, 7, 8. Jaki.
Fadil.
Arya. Berarti udah segini doang nih. Waduh.
Ada yang mau nih? Dari tadi. Oh, iya, info.
Masih kecil ya ini.
Apa ada tugas? Iya deh. Udah. Apa ada tugas yang belum selesai? Kayak ini lembut kan? Oh iya lembut kayaknya. Gak jadi kan?
Legend.
Fadil sama Arya menyusul.
Okay.
Enggak absen.
Alright. Arya and sorry.
Fadil.
Oh, Fadil.
Arya.
Okay. So it's supposed to be 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh si Alan.
Oh, Alan.
Alan absen itu.
Okay then. What about the one?
Muhammad Zaki.
Oh. Okay. I don't see any PPT uploaded at GCR. But if you don't finish it, then you can just finish it tonight. Yes. If you are not finished yet, then you can finish it tonight. Are you done with the PPT, right? No. Oh, udah ada. Oke. Ya, wis, kita open the class for now, I guess. Okay. Alfat, maybe you can open the class first. By the time you are ready, I guess.
Okay. Our course today, we go to get fry first. Okay, let the fry begin. It's enough and fragrance.
Okay, thank you, Alfat. Maybe for those who have finished with their PPT, you can upload it first to the GCR. Kalau yang belum, berarti I'll give you like how many? I mean like I'll give you like 10 minutes, I guess, or 15 minutes. 15 minutes, okay. The GCR, I guess. Google Classroom. Yes, the GCR over here. Fadil, okay deh. I know this one. Singgi, right? Singgi, Roy Pick, and then Salim, Davin, Maruf, Afan ya. Alan ya. Randy ya. Alfa dan Mas Dede. Roy, can you set for HDMI first, like HDMI 2?
Yang paling atas terus mau
Yes, that one. The first one. Is it the first one or the second one? I Oh satu, bener ya berarti. Oh oke. Wait, does it work?
Iya, tapi saya rasa itu baru.
Coba. Oh three, dua ya. Oke. The second one. Okay, Fendi, Maruf, and Miftah. Oh, I already finished this one. Okay, just make the simple one. As long as you have these four, then you can good to go, right? The yellow one is introduction, topic, signposting, and conclusions. Just make the simple one and the complete one. Percuma kalau misalnya banyak tapi nggak ada memuat empat yang ini. So just make the simple one selagi memuat yang empat itu ya, introduction, topic, signposting, and conclusions. Okay, maybe we can start at 7 p.m. What do you think? For those who has not finished yet, okay, I think wait, this one. Oh, sudah 5, sudah banyak yang selesai berarti ya? Raifik and Salim, of course, this one. Okay. I can't stain anymore for Salim's performance, actually. It's not presentation, but it's performance, I guess. For Salim, right? Salim, right? Okay. Because his topic is... Jadi tadi sempat ngintip sedikit ini kan, makanya I said performance, not presentation. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Dissolution, crisis, anger, and a better democracy. Okay, nanti kita lihat ya. Berarti tinggal siapa di sini? Okay, Davin, and then Arya, I guess. What about Arya? I don't know him actually. Is there any information from him? Like Arya? Oh, absent. Oh, yang tadi sama Fadil bukan?
Ya, ada sama tadi.
Okay. Was there Fadil and then Singgi and then Zaki? Is that Zaki, right? I think it's been ages. You don't see Zaki. Zaki, that's not I didn't know in my class. Do you know the task?
No.
Oh, you know.
Masuk banget lagi. Further, the point of previous.
Oh, okay then. You can see from the materials, right? Oh, but you need to upload the PPT first to the GCR, right? The presentation, I guess. This one. Okay, this one. Okay, this one. Yes, it's all yours. The title of your presentation or your what? You can take like using your what? Yes, with your name. Okay. The title of the presentation. Okay. Yes. Yes, sure.
Kayak harusnya 4 poin itu struktur tadi kayak kita kan ada misal tapi kalau misalnya buat formulasi itu kita bisa pakai dari kita sendiri atau jadi kalau let me know. It hurts everyone for those who don't I work in the software developer. I work in the software development department, especially web development. And today I'm going to talk about let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt about the deployment of our application is not actually the exactly the problem behind software CIAG. So what exactly is CIAG content of if you can like start to the point, right? It's software release presentation. CI or migration and continuous integration based on the which help with text and issues. Which is. Okay, actually we haven't learned about handling question yet. Baru sampai ke diskusi aja tapi belum handling questions. Yes, actually after you post this, you can invite Okay, let's see, right? Your presentation. Langsung lagi gitu, pakai keluar up. Presentation sounds good. Because some phrases must be used in your presentation. Karena beberapa useful phrases yang kita pelajari itu memang sudah sudah dibuat sedemikian rupa agar tapi pas di bagian ini signpostingnya ada dipakai ya, frasa-frasa signposting. Signposting mungkin bukan dipakai pas
Oh iya. Oke, kalau langsung boleh, tapi asalkan audiens itu paham bahwa itu adalah kesimpulan. Kira-kira kalau misalnya paham, okay, you can go with that. That's why let's see later on ya. Okay, I'm gonna go there.
Enggak usah. Rasanya seorang
This one. Okay, I think we have discussed about it, right? The peer assessment. Do we have discussed about it before? Not yet. Peer assessment here. Udah ya, berarti nanti ketika one of your friend is presenting his presentation, then you can assess your friends, right? Like you just write your friend's name, the presenter's name. You do not need to write your name, so you can give honest assessment actually. Sorry. Oh, I'm gonna share the link now. Tapi berarti ini sudah ini ya diskusikan ya how to fill this one. Jadi ada yang pakai scale and then ada yang pakai ini this one typing. The first one is like what is one thing you really like about the presentation, right? And the second one is maybe you can give one suggestion for your friend improvement from their presentation. Do you got it right? Do you understand? When your friend the presenter not only assessed by me but also assessed by your friend. Okay. How many of wait here sudah banyak ya kayaknya. Oh tinggal 4. Alan is not here. Arya, Mas Dede, are you still doing your presentation? Oh you okay. Would you mind to upload it to the GCR first, I guess? Kayaknya belum ya? Oh udah. Ini sih harusnya ya. Yang ini bukan ya? Bukan ya? Oh oke. Ini ditugaskan. Nah biasa kalau yang belum tuh ditugaskan. Yang sudah di sini biasanya. Oke. Oke. Sudah di submit atau gimana? Okay. All right then. So I think everybody is ready, I guess. Ya kan? Okay.
Salim is very ready.
Salim is very ready, but so Salim, you want to be the first?
No.
No.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Randomly, you mean by gacha, right? Really? Yes. Sorry? Oh, you will be the last? Why? Because you are not. Oh, I see. So kita gacanya without Zaki, right? Is it? Do you agree with that? Wait. So I will put.
Semuanya optimis kalian.
Dari sana ya, arah sana.
Okay. I will just put what we call that. Kita nggak
boleh pasang itu lagi.
Oh gitu.
Aku sebelumnya Alfred.
Oke. Nggak usah enggak. Oke, kayaknya Roy Pick yang pertama, Roy Pick kedua gitu. Udah ini aja ya. Oke. I think Sally the second one and Singgi I guess. Double G and then Davin, right? Is it correct? You're right, okay. Maruf, and then Randy ya? Alfat, I guess. And Zaki is the last one, right? So we can make his name like many. No. Okay.
Aduh. Ditolong lagi.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ya? Berarti benar ya? 8 ya? Kita gacha dulu nih. Kenapa? Kan? Oke. Udah ya?
Ini contoh dulu kan ya, belum.
Nyari bola dulu.
Iya, nyari bola dulu berarti nih? Enggak? Langsung aja? Oke. Ini semuanya dari saya yang mencetin atau dari siapa? Oke, I'm gonna spin. Oh yes, please. Okay, the first one. Okay, so. Okay, let's spin in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Let's go. Wow. Bukan aku.
Oh iya benar. Emang Roy Pick harus Roy Pick ya?
Nggak usah semua juga Roy Pick dong.
Oke.
Bukannya nyari bola dulu ya Pak?
Oke.
Kenapa harus saya?
It's okay.
Ngawur.
Tadi pas mau di spin nama yang di sini kan Mas Dede ya? Berarti nggak harus. Bisa jadi ini Davin yang sekarang. Bisa jadi Ma'ruf nih ya. Oke, kita lihat analisis ini ya. Oke, Alfat ya. Oke, good.
Yang ada di sini dulu nggak sih? Itu yang pertama.
Gimana hitungnya? Oke. Oke, the next one is supposed to be Maru. Maru, right? Oke.
Saya besok ya.
Ini kayaknya Mas Dede beneran ini ya, di setting ini ya? Akhir-akhir ya?
Harusnya ada normal 1 itu. Yang ada di sini.
Oh, kamu beneran? Oh, I'm gonna share it later. Okay, the next one is what's wrong? Randy is the last 3, I guess. And it's between Davin and Mas Dede. Davin, do you want to be the last 2? No. Yes. Last 2, right? Last one, right? Oh, oke. Oh iya, kan Zaki sudah selesai PPT-nya ya?
Dikira tuh tadi lagi buat.
Udah siap banget. Kayaknya 0,1.
Okay, nice. Thank you, Mas Dude. And now, so now it's supposed to be. I thought Zaki has met the PPT, right?
Yes.
Have you met the PPT? Wes. Kalau iya ternyata udah ya. Dikira tuh tadi lagi mau buat PPT, makanya diokein. Tapi
Berarti
ternyata
9 Zaki ya?
Berarti 9 ya. The last one I guess.
Ulang nggak sih? Iya, biar semuanya gitu.
Biar ada ini ya. Oke. I'm gonna share the link first. It's okay. Just enjoy and relax. You can still use your note. Okay. Okay, wait, this one is supposed to be green. Okay, I have shared the link, I guess, to the group. So, sorry. Nah ini nih, kayaknya yang biasa aja ya, kayak 1, 2, 3. Just want to keep this one right. Usahakan the first one, you will get the excellent rank, right? Like it's clear, and then you show your confidence, and then you can use the professional language or the phrases yang sudah kita pelajari ya. Oke. Oke. Ya udahlah, langsung aja ya. Without further ado, let's invite our first presenter, Mr. Roy Peak. The floor is yours. Don't forget to wear this, right? Oke. Sudah ada 2.
Nonton. Semua jadi.
Jangan. Mahal, tutup telinga, tutup mata.
Gak bisa lihat dong, ntar.
Saya nggak lihat tadi.
Ntar pas nomor 5, aku suruh kesini deh. Aku? Iya.
Fat, laptop Fat.
Wah, bisa aja dia biar akhir.
Iya.
Udah itu udah jadi.
Enggak, dia ada remote-nya. Pakai remote HP bisa. Aku kirim tele dulu ya. Oh, Fat.
Gimana Pin? Rasanya Pin?
Wah, seperti menjadi orang pertama. Mana buat ini nih?
Itu N buat next, P buat balik.
Mana?
Tunggu. Nah, coba N.
Mana?
Ini N. Nah, P buat balik.
P-nya mana? Jauh amat.
Buat P aja. Nggak tahu itu kalau sama ini harus. Mana ya? Kok ada? Oke.
Catakannya dulu.
Kamera-nya.
Okay, let's start. In count of 3. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, and action.
Ini.
Itu pick lu di belakang bapak tulis. Catakannya dulu.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
First, let me introduce to myself. My name is Roy Pick. I'm currently working the IT department. Today, I'll be presenting on a topic that's in, increasingly relevant in our digital age, cyberbullying. That's me. Nggak bisa, Pak?
Dikit. Taruh laptop.
Itu nggak diklik dulu.
Udah harusnya.
Nah, coba
To help us understand the issue of cyberbullying more deeply, presentation into 4 case section. Each part will nonetheless guiding us from awareness to action. Number 1, what is cyberbullying? We'll begin by defining cyberbullying, what it's look like, how it's happened, and the platform where it often occurs. And number 2, why cyberbullying is so serious? It's serious. Next, we'll explore why cyberbullying is more than just online drama. I'll highlight the unique rise and the long-term consequence it can have, especially for young people. And then number 3, impact of cyberbullying. In this section, we'll look at the emotional, psychological, academic, social, and community effect cyberbullying has on a victim, and how it can influence their behavior and the mental health. What shall we do to respond to cyberbullying? Finally, we'll discuss practical steps we can take both individually and collectively to prevent, respond to and recover from cyberbullying. This includes strategies for reporting, supporting victims, and promoting digital empathy. Next session. First section. What is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying is a form of bullying that happens on digital device and online platform involves using technology to hurt, threaten, embrace, and harass someone. Some key point about cyberbullying. Mana ya? Saya bilangnya. It can happen on social media, message apps, gaming platform, on website. For example, like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, WhatsApp, Telegram, and other platforms. Comment section include sending insulting messages, spreading rumors, posting embarrassing photos, or excluding people from online group. Unlike face-to-face bullying, cyberbullying can happen anytime, anywhere, because online space are always active. And then next, we to second section. Why cyberbullying is serious? Cyberbullying is just a digital problem, it's a human one. Its effect go far beyond the screen, impact real emotion, real life, and real future. Example, its content and inescapable. Victim can be targeted for 24 hours, even in their own homes, unlike physical bullying, there's no safe space to return. And then number 2, often anonymous. Bullies can hide behind fake profile or username and make it hard to identify to stop behavior. And then 3, spread rapidly. However, one post can reach hundreds or thousand in second. And then number 4, deep emotional impact leads to anxiety, depression, isolation, and even self-harm. Victim might feel powerless, ashamed, or afraid to speak up. And then the last one, long-term consequence affect academic performance, social relationship, and mental health can leave lasting trauma, especially in people young people. So, and then next we go to third section, impact of cyberbullying. What are the impact of cyberbullying? First, from an emotional perspective, victims often feel ashamed, afraid, or lost their self-confidence. They might feel isolated and unsure of who to talk to. Second, in terms of mental and physical health, cyberbullying can trigger stress, sleep disorder, and even depression. In extreme cases, it may lead to talk of himself. Third, the academic if is also significant. My victims struggle to concentrate, see their grades drop, or avoid school altogether due to fear and anxiety. 4. The social impact include withdrawing from friendship, difficulty trusting other, and discomfort in both digital and real life environment. Lastly, the community impact. Cyberbullying creates a toxic online culture, reduce empathy, and turn digital space into place of fear rather than connection. That's why it's so important for all of us to understand that cyberbullying is not a trivial issue. It's a real problem. Requires awareness and collective action. First, and then we next to session. First session. What should we do to respond to cyberbullying? So what can we actually do when faced to cyberbullying? First, you must stay calm and do not react with anger. And second, do not delete evidence. And 3, block and report the account user. And 4, tell someone you trust. And five, seek professional help if needed, like a consultation to doctor. And the last one, promote kindness online. And finally, responding cyberbullying isn't just about protecting ourselves. It's about creating a better digital world for everyone. And then next, penutupan. I hope that after this presentation, we are more aware and compassion and more apa nih, courage to take action, because big change always start with small step, and that step can be begin with us. Thank you for your attention and time. Thank you. Jelek banget sumpah.
Okay. Before we go there, may I hear again about your introduction?
Yes.
Your introduction. How you introduce yourself in your presentation? I apa ya tadi? I will.
I'm currently working the IT department.
Okay. The previous one.
The previous one. Let me introduce myself.
And then.
And then my name is Troy Pick,
Okay. And then.
and I currently
Probably slide. Coba slide apa tadi?
today I'll be presenting on a topic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where did you find this sentence? I'll be presentation.
Nanya sih.
Itu ada di PPT kemarin.
Oh, nggak ada.
I'll be presentation. Saya akan menjadi sebuah presentasi. Jadi kamu akan berubah jadi sebuah presentasi ya. Artinya ya.
Oh.
So it's supposed to be like I'll be. Is it I'll be presentation? Kalau yang di PPT apa tuh kalau itu?
Presenting. Oh. Is mas presenting, not presentation. Ya,
Wah, ternyata ini ya sahabatnya.
iya.
Nah, itu dia. Oke.
Aduh.
Sebenarnya nggak apa-apa yang error grammarnya tuh minor lah. Kalau yang mayor itu bisa tafsirannya bisa beda ya. Kalau oke, bukan. Tapi tadi saya maksudnya udah ada sih.
Tetap aja juga gambar gak ada sama. Primor lah.
Nah, cuman pas open question, pas bilang next, udah thank you. Kalau di kita belajar rasanya yang dipakai kalau di komputer itu ada to wrap up ya, atau to let's review, right? To conclude, it's okay. As long as the audience understand that this is your conclusion. Alright, nice. At least this is your is this your first time in presenting?
Ya, in bahasa Inggris.
In English, yes. Oke, tapi tadi lumayan ini menguasai apa namanya? Menguasai. Did you really like comprehend your topic? Lebih pahamin atau apa?
Sedikit paham tapi nggak terlalu paham.
Sebenarnya yang di sini yang lebih utama adalah bagaimana kita menggunakan empati. How you introduce yourself, the topic, and then apalagi sign posting. But before sign posting adalah ini yang getting people's attention. Nah itu pakai problem gitu. Pakai apa yang dari tiga itu? Problem and solution atau mention a surprising fact atau tell a story.
Lebih ke impact-nya sih, problemnya.
Impact,
Nah.
berarti problem ya?
Iya, bro.
Oke. Kalau di kemarin kita belajar mungkin frasa untuk mulai dari teknik pertama yaitu membangun sebuah masalah dan solusi bisa dari awal dari kata have ya. Have you misalnya apa? Ada yang pakai have you nggak di getting people's attention ya? Oh pakai have ya? Berarti problem ya, bukan tell a story. Untuk getting people's attention ya pakai teknik yang pertama. Oh, 1 dan 2 ya? Oh, 1 dan 3.
Enger. Di ini aja, di sini. Lo ini kan biasanya ada suara. Ini. Dengeran lah. Enger.
Belum. Belum.
Oh, belum.
Belum di sini.
Oh. Aku boleh ngisi juga.
Sir, should be in English or Indonesia? Or choose one
It's better actually in English.
and English.
You can combine it. Like,
Combine.
bahasa ini.
Jaksel.
Emang suggestionnya panjang ya? Atau yang ini aja yang simple language like untuk yang di bawahnya ya sini for
Yes.
for ini buat kita yang present. Iya yang present. Nah
Luar.
Zaki tidak tahu maybe doesn't know about what is peer assessment. Kemarin kita artikan peer assessment itu apa? Penilaian apa? Penilaian apa? Teman sejawat. Apa? Iya. Sejawat.
Jawa.
Sejawat.
Nggak harus bahasa Inggris. Nggak apa-apa ngisi buat diriku sendiri. Nggak harus bahasa Inggris kan? Nggak, maksudnya ngisi ini
Tadi.
komentar.
Itu ya
Nah,
Sama gitu loh.
gabungan.
Kemarin saya dengar
Hah?
Aku cuma segini doang.
Nggak, maksudnya nggak harus bahasa Inggris kan ngisi.
Gabungan tadi kan bilang itu kayak gabungan.
you never heard about sejawat. That's Indonesia, but you don't understand what sejawat is. Lu nggak usah getar.
Nah,
Getar banget kemarin. Sama apa yang bisa dikatakan? Teman satu kantor. Yes, that's very bahasa Indonesia sejawat. Atau kita bisa enaknya penilaian.
Kok dia sendiri, Bik?
nggak apa-apa lah.
Dari kamu. Like siapa yang bilang penilaian? Penilaian aku dari kamu. Oke. Udah biasa presentasi.
Iya. Tadi
Baru pernah
Latihan mana?
aduh. Ramadan. Oh, nggak connect. Kayaknya nggak mau. Kayaknya saling dulu ada.
Nah,
Yes.
ini sing pakai ini.
Oh iya, jangan dibuat sih. Speak. Loh. Kembali. Loh, gimana, Rin? Kok gak mau keluar ya? War. Ada obat penenang nggak? Kok nggak jadi sih? Wah, kenapa ini? Ini beneran apa nggak jadi, Pak? Extend.
Technical things kita juga belajar ya bagaimana cara kalau nggak lucu. But you know it, right? Emang sengaja nggak? Kontrol.
Enggak, ini emang nggak mau pindah ini. Nggak mau pindah? Iya, kontrol P kan. Nah, ini
Duplikat ya?
duplikat. Nah, terus ntar balik lagi.
Kirim jawaban lagi.
Nih, udah duplikat kan udah.
terus tuh
Kita tunggu. Lo kok mati?
nah kayak gini kenapa ya
Kenapa ya? Kalau di extend malah ini beda.
nah udah harus dicolok ini dicabut colok lagi.
Oh, itu ilmu baru tadi ya? Ilmu baru.
Oke. Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Singgi Budiartono. I work in the software engineer department, especially in web development. Today I'm going to talk about implementation of CI/CD on application development. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt about the development software or application is hard or complicated? Okay. So that's exactly the problem we aim to solve by implementing CI/CD. So the first, what exactly CI/CD? CI/CD is a continuous integration and continuous deployment. CI or continuous integration focus on frequently integration, so code change, which help detect and fix issues early. Second, continuous development or delivery automates the process of pushing those changes to production in a fast and reliable way. Okay, next. Now that we understand what CI/CD is, let's look at how it's actually implemented. There are two parts I want to talk you through. Number one is tool and technology. Number two is CI/CD pipeline flow. The first, tool and technology CI/CD. There are a variety of tools that support CI/CD implementation. Implementing CI/CD involves a diverse set of a tool, including version control like GitHub and GitLab. Number two is CI/CD tools like Jenkins and GitLab CI. And then containerization is management using containerization so it's like Kubernetes or and Docker, an essential component for testing and monitor and deployment automation. Note that we seen the tools. Let's understand how the CI/CD pipeline work in practice. The first, developers commit code, which triggers the build stage where dependencies are installed and artifacts are generated. And then automated tests. This automated tests ensure the code functionality and quality. Once verified, the code is deployed. Typically start in the staging environment because going live into in production. However, as great as CI/CD sounds, it doesn't come without challenge. Let's take a look at some of common issues organizations face when trying to implement CI/CD. When adopt CI/CD, organizations often face four key challenges. The first is cultural challenge. Team need to adopt a mindset of collaboration and automation. Number two, complexity. Setting up and maintaining pipelines can be difficult without the right skill and or infrastructure. Number three, tool integration. Ensuring that all tools work together smoothly is not always easy. The last one is security. Protecting the pipeline for vulnerability is crucial for long-term success. With those challenges in mind, let's take a look at the future CI/CD and how it continues to evolve. Emerging trends in CI/CD are evolving. How we build and release software. The first is AI and machine learning. AI and machine learning are built used to predict failure and optimize performance. And then number two is serverless CI/CD. Serverless CI/CD offers more scalability with less infrastructure to managing. The last, DevSecOps. The DevSecOps integrates security into every stage of the pipelines. Make security a built-in feature, not an afterthought. The last but not least is conclusion. In short, CI/CD helps make software development faster, more efficient, and more reliable. Although it's not always easy to implement. The long-term benefits, especially with the help of modern tools and trends, are well worth to effort. Okay. Thank you for your attention. Maybe any have question? Okay. That's all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
First, this is the real PowerPoint actually. But if I may suggest, maybe when you are presenting the PowerPoint, so just put the points, right, which have power. Seperti yang sudah dicontohkan oleh Sigi ya. Nah mungkin nanti ke depannya yang bacaan-bacaan banyak bisa diminimasi. Because this one is PowerPoint, right? So
Yes.
the point which has power. Yang dibilang tadi. Oke. Selanjutnya spoken language bisa dimasak. Oke, yes, please. Thank you, Pak. Okay. Honestly, I like your introduction, by the way. You are trying to use the phrases yang sudah dilakukan oleh kakak yang sudah dijual oleh orang netizen. Jadi emang it will be very dia berlaku di mana pun. Ada di oke. Terus apa lagi? Oh mungkin ini PR kita bersama nih termasuk saya ya. We are presenting our presentation in English. That is pronunciation, right? Can you just what is sulit in English? What is sulit in English? Sulit atau susah ya?
Sulit, hard, complicated.
Yang satunya apa? Yang
Difficult.
It's supposed to be like difficult, right?
Difficult.
Sama infras, it's supposed to be like infrastructure, right?
Infrastructure.
Jadi keren nih kalau udah bisa pronunciasi karena di grammar juga ada yang salah ya. Tidak ada grammar yang error. Terus side course-nya juga udah oke sih. Terus introduction-nya apalagi ya? Bahwa language use confidence. Confidence-nya udah good ya. You are trying to Okay. So trying to give your best confidence actually and delivery. Tinggal pronunciation sih emang ini PR besar kita yang sebagai orang romantik ya. Karena bahasa Inggris tulisnya sama bacaan beda ya. Nah itu tuh PR besar yang kita. Ya, apalagi orang Thailand sama Jepang ya, yang mereka itu alfabet kan nggak sama ya. Kalau itu hubungan kan sama-sama menggunakan alfabet di Indonesia. Okay, nice. See you. And now it's time for you to get the nearest more CD's performance and CD's presentations. Okay, nice. If it is done, then now let's invite the third presenter, and that's Alpha Nakima. Okay, Alpha, the floor is yours.
Penyerahan kargi bro, ben krungu. Kenapa bisa? Langsung tuh ini bro.
Okay. First of all, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. I would like to introduce myself. And for those who don't know me, my name is Miftah Alfat Nurullah, and today I'm going to presenting about how a small thing can improve your whole career. Okay. Have you ever in a certain situation like you are in a meeting or you are in your college and you need to write or doing some exam with your writing, and then you cannot read your own notes when you are meeting, or and that's causing some problem. Have you ever in a problem? Yes. So am I. I've ever experienced that because when I'm in a meeting, actually, I'm trying to taking a note, and then later when I want to read my note that I read before, I'm feeling so confused. Like it's so messy note. So I'm hard to trying to keep up what's meaning. It's sacrificing my legibility. And then it's like an illegible handwriting. So my own notes it become like a foreign languages. You know what's mean? It's like another language. What is I can understand, and it's hard to read actually. And then for the causes is misinformation, like a crucial detail are lost, impacting performance and learning actually when you are in the college. Yes. So, and then I'm starting to think, why is my writing is so bad? And then I evaluating myself. So I found the causes is the pen. Because when I'm trying to writing a lot of notes or trying to write so fast, it's like why my hand is tired so quickly. And then I make my own ballpoint. That's it.
Yes.
Let me introduce you. This is the MK1 automatic ballpoint. What is it actually? What is the what's the benefit of this pen is it's clear and readable writing. So how this pen can make your writing so clear and readable because the pen is built with a ball in this tip, and the ball is 0.5 millimeter. So with this combination and the thick ink, it can make your writing so clear. Okay, and the next is it's comfortable and ergonomic grip. So this is how this thing can be comfortable because it's wrapped with rubber, very soft rubber. So when you are trying to reading long for a long time or fast writing, your hand is not easy to get stressed or like a fatigue. Okay, because it's designed for an extend use without hand fatigue. And the next is so when you have the ergonomic and you feel comfortable with this pen, or when you are writing it, it's keep all so you can write fast without any worry. Okay, so keep peace with any lecture meeting or capturing every detail and precise. And the next, and then unlock your potential with this pen actually. So what does that mean? So if you are feeling comfortable when you are writing, then you can take a clear note, better result, organize it, and organized thoughts lead to your organized success. And the next is, and then even you are in a college, you can achieve a higher grades and academic aids, improving comprehension translators to academic excellence. And then, actually, your deadlines is can be achieved so efficient, not taking help you to stay on track and meet goals. And then career advancement, professionalism in every detail boost your career prospect. And the craziest part of this, you want it? You want to know it? What the craziest part is? It's only 5,000 rupiah. Small investment for your big returns. Only 5,000 rupiah. The MK1 is not just a pen, it's an investment in your future. Small price, big impact, a minimal outlay of significant personal and professional growth. And then success from small steps. Every great achievement begins with the right tools and habit actually. Okay, from this, do you have anybody have any question or okay, Maruf, I let you to ask something.
So you said only 5,000. But what if I want to buy it like 1,100 for my company?
Oh,
Is
good.
there any special price or not?
Oh, great question actually. So you have buy this in like a grocery, right? Okay. For this time, if you attend this meeting, I gave you a small price. It's just not only 5K. If you bought in for your distributing again, it's only 4K for you, just for you. If you in this meeting right now, 4K. It's a special price for you. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Maruf. It's a great question actually. So, unlock your potential, improve your future with MK1. And remember, big achievement always start from small things. Thank you very much. I'm Miftah Fadlullah. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask very big actually. What is exactly Alpha is going to present for Daily Trust? What is his topic all about?
About this small thing we can make a career to grow up with the only 5,000 rupiah.
Actually, yes, that's the message, right? Do you know what is the product being sold by him? The product.
The project is Volcan automatic.
Nice. All right then, you may get back to your seat.
Okay, thank you very much.
Comment again because we all get actually what you are trying to deliver, right? Apa? Okay, now welcome our guest star, Mr. Zul is coming. Oh, jadi dulu deh. Okay, alright then.
Where is it?
I like your way how you engage the audience, right?
Yes.
You use the technique like delivering the problem and solution and then tell the story. So what is the story about it?
Oh, the story is when I'm in a meeting, exactly, I'm trying to write a note. But in that condition it's not possible to open a laptop or open a pen. So it's like take a fast and quick note. So what I'm doing is I'm grab my pen and a piece of paper, then I'm starting to writing, and then later after that I try to read my own notes. Then it looks so messy, so I cannot follow what is, my note is saying like that. And what is caused for? It's caused my deadlines and my career, and actually my client is not satisfied with my work actually, because there's some missing points when I'm trying to read my own notes. Yeah. So I started to think why I just didn't make my own pen and make it so comfortable and I can do clear notes. Okay.
Here.
Okay.
Now we invite the fourth presenter. It's not before it's I can try.
Next minute. No way. No, wait a minute. Okay. And dan P untuk tadi kalau misalnya pencet P lagi. P. Nah, sebenarnya kalau pinter blank dia. Nah, pencet P lagi aja. And go next.
Okay, before we start, what is saya coba in English?
Wait,
For Alpha first. What is saya coba in English?
I'm trying.
I'm trying.
Trying.
Yes. Tadi kira itu I'm trying. Wow. Ada ini.
I'm trying.
Oh, tadi bilang. Yes. Oh yeah, the mic.
Oh. Oke. Mana yang mic-nya?
Good evening, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Maruf Salafuddin, and I work as front-end developer at BrandCode Solution. Before we dive to today's topic, I'd like to share a brief story from my past. So, have you ever been in the situation where you spend your entire day just trying to understand a code base? I've been in that situation one time. So, one day I was working on the code base that worked by intern. When I first opened the code base, it's all a mess. All the variable was inconsistently named, and then there was a giant monolithic code, and also there was many repeating logic that doesn't do anything. So that's why I bring today's topic. Clean code and why is it important? So I'll try to define what is a clean code, and then I'll go to talk about the core principles, and then what the benefit of the clean codes. So what is the clean code? Clean code is a code that is easy to read, to understand, and to maintain. So for maintainability, you can easily be maintained. Then, why is it matter to do a clean code? There's a few things that what benefit of a clean code. The first thing first is a fewer bug, because the code will be a clear code, so there is no hidden bug or issue. Then you will be reduced stress, because you spend a less time for deciphering confusing logic, and then there will be easier collaboration, because all the other people can easily understand what the code does, so you don't need to really explain what the code does. It will be explained by our code by itself. Then that leads to faster development, because it's no time to
because we don't spend so too much time to explain the code, it can be faster in the development. Then I'll talk about what the core principle of the clean code. Here's a few core principle of a clean code. First thing first is the meaningful names. What is meaningful names? A meaningful names is when you try to name a variable, you need to give a descriptive name. So you don't just name a value 1, value 2, you really need to name as descriptive as possible. So you will name it like a addition, a result, or anything that the code does. The second thing is function that do one thing. So you don't want to write a giant monolithic code. You want to break it down into some smaller code. Because of smaller code, it's easier to understand, easier to debug, and also easier to maintain. And then KISS. What is KISS? KISS is an acronym of keep it simple, stupid. Why is that? Because the KISS we will not write over complicated code. So when other people try to understand our code, it will be easier to them to understand. And then dry. What is dry? Dry is don't repeat yourself. So if you have some code that do similar thing, you should write a dry code. You can use one code and then you can use one code then reuse it in everywhere. So like you can make a template like for a page that is similar, just does the similar thing. And then a comment as a last resort. Our code is supposedly to be as clear as possible. So even without the code, even without the comment, the code will tell a story about what it does. So that's a few of the core principle of the clean code. Then this is my summary and takeaway. What is a clean code is actually a necessity of all developers because it will make a code that is clear, readable, simple, and eliminating duplication. Also, least but not least, it will making a smaller improvement over the time. So the final product will be robust, maintainable, and easier to work for everyone. So that is my presentation. Any question from the audience?
I have questions. Yes.
So,
The first, is there any other architecture beside the clean code? And then, are we required to use clean code to make our code better?
actually, clean code is not architecture. Clean code is a principle that make our code it's a better code. So with the clean code, we make all the other people that collaborating with us easier to understand. So it's not like architecture, it's more like a principle. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Any?
I think this second question is not answered yet. Is it?
Not yet. The second.
The second, can you repeat it one more time?
Are we required to use clean code to make our code better? Are we required?
Actually, that's a great question. You don't really need to write a clean code, but if you try to do collaboration with other people, you should use a clean code because what? Because it's easier to other people to understand what our code does. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Any other question? Alfat.
Okay. First of all, I'm Sabaduro. I would like to ask you. Imagine that I was a beginner coder, and then I want to try to know what is actually clean code and how do I do a clean code, and then how that I'm doing this clean code or not.
That's a really good question, actually. So, what is so? If you are a junior developer, you can, so you, excuse me. So imagine you writing a code that in the weekend, and then you take a break for like 2 or 3 weeks. Then when you come back to the code, do you really understand what the code does or not? And then if you want to collaborating with other people, does the other people really understand what the code does or not? So it's more like, does your code is explained by itself, or it's so hard to decipher, or it's not readable by other people? Does that answer your question?
Yes, exactly. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Mr. Zaki? Mr. Zaki, for the last question?
Oh yeah, your topic is interesting because hacking code is useful, yeah. I
Thank you,
would like
thank you.
to ask you about how to make a beginner understand what's the importance about clean code. The beginner.
For the beginner, it requires a more senior programmer to give a hint or give an example to all the junior programmer how to write a clean code, because a junior will with less experience will learn from the programmer with a better experience how to write their code. So it's a senior programmer that give an example to the junior programmer how to write a clean code actually. So it's more like the senior giving an example, and then the junior will use that example and then start to writing a cleaner code. Does that answer your question?
Yes, of course. It's enough, I guess.
And then I want to close it with a quote. Even a bad code can function, but is it really maintainable? My name is Arsafuddin, and thank you. Good evening.
It's you. It's really you, right?
Yes.
I mean, like the presentation is really you, I guess. Because you master it like that much. It's really you, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And I don't find any bahasa when the Q&A happens. So it's really you.
Yes.
And then, maybe for those who wants to deliver, wants to address a question, maybe it's better for us to give a complete numbers, like what Zaki did. Like he said, you have a good topic. Did you say that?
Yes.
We can call that one it's a positive complement. So we have to like give a positive complement when we want to address a question. And after that, we can address the question like you did, right? Did you like giving the positive compliment before you address the questions?
No, I think I just like introducing myself.
Oh yeah, oh that's a good idea actually. Itu tapi bagi kalau yang belum tahu teh, kalau yang udah bilang saya langsung positif. Thank you. That's good. Jadi cuman tadi tuh enaknya tuh gini ya, pas ini audience engagement ya. You are trying like ini. Nah itu main longer. Kayak dipotong-potong dulu bisa nggak kayak apa ya namanya?
Have you ever been in the situation where you spend your entire day just to try to understand what the code?
Nah itu tuh bisa nggak dipotong dulu kayak kita engage di audience dulu baru kita lanjut dan engage lagi. That's perfect then. But you have a very good nice.
Thank you, sir.
Because it's really you, right? Kalau Roy saya menguji, I think ya tapi bebas sih kemarin kayak topiknya ya, bebas yang insightful and informative. Yes, it is. The next one we have the our Salim, right?
Okay, thank you. Microphone.
Even though it is you, but did you your records? No, right? Actually, kalau bisa dikontrol juga ya, ini karena secara mental udah ada lagi ya, cuma mainnya aja, mainnya yang di
Ready to be the last, is it okay? Then Mas Dede,
Kok gak ngambil?
Alhamdulillah. Tergantung yang udah desain kira-kira gimana?
Selesai sih.
Selesai. Habis ini kalau
Maksimal setengah 9, setengah 9.
Kita langsung Bang Yaki guys. Oke.
Maksimal setengah 9.
Oh, kasihan. Setengah 9 tapi.
Kan mau badminton nanti.
Iya. Bulunya. Ini. Kalau ada keperluan lain.
Ini kenapa?
Soalnya 50 menit.
Jangan lama-lama Lim, aku hujan nih.
Ntar ini nggak bisa apa? Tampil tapi nggak ini. Gimana bang? Cara
Itu apa itu duplikat?
duplikat.
Keluar dulu.
Escape dulu. Ah? Ntar. Duplikat kan? Duplikat tuh.
Expand aja, expand coba. Extend.
Bisa lanjut lagi.
Nah, terus coba digeser ke extend itu kan.
Geser ke?
Loh, ini kayaknya resolusinya kegedean dah. Nah, oh ini jadi kayak gini ya? Bener, kayak gini Lim, bener nih. Ini wallpapernya kayak gitu kan?
Wallpaper enggak dong, dia langsung PPT kayak gitu.
Enggak, ini wallpaper. Ini mana?
Ini mas.
Ini di mana, Ucap?
Oh dia di samping ya?
Iya, di samping maksudku.
Ini makar ya? Tolong aman kan? Aman ya?
Hilang nih. Udah aku geser ke samping, hilang. Hilang Lim. Tuh, ini hilang.
Udah ditutup paling minggu depan.
Oke. Hello everyone.
Kagak bisa Lim. Hilang nih, udah aku geser di extend.
Oke, sir, sorry.
berarti nggak usah lihat materi langsung.
Oh ya deh, langsung ya. And one flight of
Nice. Lihat depannya.
dikirim.
Iya.
Gimana?
Kalau enggak Randy dulu aja.
Tadi
Ya kelamaan aja ya
Tadi nih.
dulu terus saling prepare. Ini soalnya nggak bisa.
apa? Laptop. Jam laptop.
Sini lagi katanya.
No.
Bentar, enggak nyala anjir. Loh, kok gitu?
Udah.
Apa gimana? Kirim
Dikirim
online. Linknya ya?
Ya linknya aja. Bagikan. Nah itu, yang punya tautan salin link. Ya udah, bisa lihat salin tautan. Terus ke tele. Telnya.
WA.
Ya udah WA-nya Randy. Capek.
Acap kan? Si Acap kan? Enggak selamat. Ya, di WA. WA. Pak, deg-degan. It's okay.
Your comments about the last of the DPR, right? Oh,
Aduh, ini
Ajak makar ya.
enggak nih. Ini deg-degannya dua, Pak. Di sini sama antar habis ini. Ya takutnya makar. Ya, deg-degannya dua kan. Pinggir jurang.
Resolution of duplikat. Sabar kocak. Sabar itu
Alhamdulillah nggak jadi. Balik.
oh ini kayak aku tadi ini.
Cabut colok. Isol.
Nah.
Loh,
Loh.
padahal duplikat ya.
Duplikat tuh.
Di syarat. Nah,
Maksudnya di kamar sih bukannya di dan
Ayo.
oke. Oke. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Salim Lakman. I work in Staff General Affairs. Today, I want to talk about the ongoing public anger towards our House of Representatives and the solution Indonesia House of Representatives. First of all, over the last day, public anger boiled over after reports that members of Indonesian of Representative receive total monthly pay package in the ballpark of $100 million. It's so crazy, a shocking figure for many, given rising price and stagnant incomes. Protests spread nationwide, clashes, arson, even fatalities were reported in several cities. The president condemned the violence and announced trim to force. But the outrage had already tapped deeper wells of distrust. Opaque lawmaking, low participation, poor public communication, and that sense that Parliament cannot solve urgent problems fast enough. So, the hard question is this solution really the answer, or are we aiming the wrong target? Several scholars argue the elected parliament model is structurally prone to dysfunction. Election often incentivize spectacle over substance. They select for the wrong skill and they reward short-term promise. Books like Why We Get the Wrong Politician by Isabel Harman show that the election-centric model underperformed. Of course, there are alternative system is monarchy, military rule, one-party state, or even religious system. It make look efficient or morally strong at first, but they come with serious weakness, lack of accountability, suppression of freedom, and loss of pluralism. And that's why, even though democracy is noisy and slow, it remains the least bad option. As Churchill, democracy is the worst form of government, except for all the other that have been tried. So, the issue is not democracy itself. The issue is implementation. To wrap up, dissolving the House of representative may sound bold, but without fixing the real problem, it will only replace one failure with another. The right move is make Parliament work, pass the long delayed asset confiscation bill, and second, make budget transparent and participatory. 3, and makes budget transparent and participatory, and makes budget transparent and participatory. So anger is fire, but anger without solution change nothing. Let's not destroy the system, let's fix it, and let's democracy deliver. Thank you.
Don't you want to invite some questions? No?
Oh, wait. Any question for me?
Questions? No? Udah siap untuk
Yes, Alfred.
Yes, Alpha.
It's a great presentation actually.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. But first of all, I would like to ask you, when I'm an Indonesian civilian, right? About this situation, what's the proper way I can do wrong?
The proper way.
Not the proper way, but what's good? What shall I do about the situation actually when I'm as a civilian?
Okay, in for point in here I can description the dissolving the House of Representative may sound bold, but without fixing the real problem is only replace one failure with another. Okay, so the right move is to make Parliament pass the long delayed asset confiscation bill, make performance and enforce strict ethics. Okay, do you?
Is that answering the questions? Yes, that's answering the questions.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, thank you. Sorry, kayaknya udah siap ya untuk mahar ya. Tapi gimana gue ingat bahasa Inggris ya?
Ah, ya. Enggak,
Banyak negara-negara
saya enggak ngancam apa ya.
karena media kita udah dibuka di dalam ini ya. Kebanyakan kita dapat.
Aman.
Gimana? Just kidding. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Should we add or go ahead? Yes, go ahead. Ready? You will be back.
Jangan kebanyakan membuat mobil. Jangan kebanyakan membuat mobil. Make a car.
Wah. Oke. Ini perkara.
Dan nanya
Belum. Semangat bedah. Ntar nomor 9 tanya semua ya.
Ini apa dibaca lagi ya?
Ini extend lagi.
Udah selesai kan ini?
Okay, nice topic again.
Itu bisa kontrol ya.
Hah? Gimana? Oh iya.
This morning I found this topic and I find like I am the present generation. Yeah, this is English. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good evening, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Randy. I work in the leader team front-end developer. Today, I'm going to talk about the sandwich generation. What is the sandwich generation? The sandwich generation refers to people who are responsible for supporting both the parents and the own children at the same time. First of all, this situation often creates financial, emotional, and time-related pressure. For example, I once experienced a situation where things saving I had careful badly were suddenly depression because of urgency family need. Next, I did like to about why they happen. The sandwich generation usually happening because of several factors. Number one, first one, parents are living longer and often need more financial or medical support. Two, children need education, housing, and daily expense. And number three, rising cost of living that make it hinder the balance both sides. After that, I'd like to examine who we can cope with it. Okay. Some possible solution include number one, financial planning, setting aside emergency function and managing expenses wisely. Number two, open communication, talking with family members about responsibility and share support. Number three, work in balance, maintains mental health by setting boundaries between career and personal life. Finally, I'd like to conclude by emphasizing the improve of the awareness. By understand the sandwich generation, we become more proper to face in challenge. Through work up, let's reminder ourselves with awareness and support. We can maintain a healthier balance in both career and personal life. Thank you the attention. Any question?
Any question?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Marv.
That was a great topic to bring up in the first place. So here's my question about the sandwich generation.
Yes.
So what if you don't have enough money to support yourself, but your family in the countryside, your family back in hometown asks for your money? How to deal with it?
How to cope with that or deal with it?
Oh.
You know the question, right? Yes, you know the question, right?
Enggak, gimana ya jawabannya?
Tapi tahu yang ditanya ya? Cuma jawabannya atau gimana?
Ya jawabannya.
Oh, jawabannya. Oke. Maksud saya tanya.
Aneh.
Nah, itu kita pakai tiga 3Ds. Bisa nggak pakai 3 teknik 3Ds? Yang dealing with the problem, do you remember about it? If you cannot answer the question, you can use the first teknik. That's the way. Pakai teknik 3 ini tahu nggak?
Apa yang mana bahasanya ya?
Gimana kalau mau menyangkal pakai time delay? Yang kemarin apa? I have allocated the time for answering that topic, and we will address that letter dari maksudnya jawab nanti gitu
Di pertemuan selanjutnya.
atau mau jawab aja kalau gue jawab
Gitu jawab. Bentar.
tapi tadi udah pakai ini ya udah ada deal
Udah.
Cope ya tadi
Cope.
berarti kan like solution right
Iya.
nggak ada yang fit ke pertanyaan baru pertanyaan baru juga menanyakan solution right like how to deal with the situation
Gimana tadi? Kok enggak? Ini.
but they immediately
Asking for
oh yes
when you don't have enough money, they ask for
yes I well we are like living ourselves I need us okay so how is it itu ada tuh
Financial, ya.
tapi tanya apa tadi pertanyaannya
what if when we don't have enough money for ourselves, but the family at the hometown asking for our money, how to deal with it?
I leave a collection time for question at the end, so we'll address the late.
pakai dulu ya dikira tadi mau bilang itu oke
Oke, sekian dan thank you.
dan juga masalahnya kita belum ya kita semua ya kita belum itu ayat generation kalau di kita generation Iya.
Bahasa Inggris tadi.
Oh sama orang Rusia, bukan bahasa Rusia.
Enggak, tadi dia ngeluarin bahasa Rusia. Di situ ada auto translate.
Oh, I see. Inggris translate.
Langsung ya, tapi ngaco. Ngaco karena biasa pakai bahasa keseharian dia ngobrol
Oh
sama.
yes. Nah, slide-nya. Is it- slide kan salah satunya
Iya, slide.
Oke, oke deh. Alright then.
Wah, akhirnya gameku cuk, keluar juga ternyata ya.
Oke.
Dari dulu dan juga.
Thank you again for your participation, for your nice participation. Selamat lagi saya wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Have a nice closing day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Gimana jawabnya?
Depannya ada yang nanya ya, Mas.
Masa kalau dia mau pinjam kan nggak bisa.
Iya.